controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong.
Roberts going deep on the first play, has Sherrod Johnson.
Finds Cosby in the corner, his three-pointer. It's good!
In the quadruple coverage, Jaden Brown came down with that football.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang!
Burnett, his three is good.
Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
Hello and welcome to this varsity soccer matchup. It is the state championship, and the St. Christopher Saints playing at home here at City Stadium against the Potomac Panthers. There has not been any upset in this year's VISAA tournament. The higher seed has won every time. So can the Saints continue the trend, or are we due for one here in Richmond?
I hope not, Hill. I mean, we have an amazing run here so far with the Saints. I mean, they've fought hard. They've been resilient. I mean, we just saw in our last game against Collegiate, 3-0 down. I mean, come on, what a comeback to a 4-3 victory. I'd for sure say, though, that in my opinion, this is a home field advantage for the Saints. I mean, we have a grand crowd here. I mean, we've been here before this season against Collegiate, and I would say I think the Saints are confident here. I think they're ready to win this game.
Absolutely, and they have no reason not to be. They've only lost one game to an in-state team. They lost to Benedictine, a team that Potomac did beat. And they are ranked top 25 in the nation for fall soccer. Potomac, number 2 in the state, and they are sure to be a tough matchup here. And I'm looking forward to a great game on this crisp November night.
Yeah, the weather for sure is a big factor here. I mean, the ball's gonna hurt. If there's contact, it's gonna hurt. But I mean, we got our big fearless leader, goalie, Colin Weiss. He doesn't hide from pain. He eats it up, and we love to see it.
Yeah, and both teams going to have to get warm quick here, as the cold, so I think sometimes people underestimate it, can get you moving slow. So you got to warm up, get some body heat, and get out there, put it all out on the field. Can't let the cold slow you down. And they're announcing the lineups right now, and after they do that, we'll be underway shortly. And as you said, Leopold, great showing from the Saints on the side of the student section, who are here and very excited to cheer on the Saints.
But yeah, I mean, just seeing here in the starting lineup, the Saints are looking cool, calm, and collected here. I mean, they're not phased. They're eating up the cold, and they're just dialing in. They're putting their mind to rest. They're really mentally focusing on this game because they know it's going to be a mental battle. I mean, no matter what, it is always a mental battle. But yeah, they're just locking in, getting themselves prepared, and yeah, I can't wait for this game.
Yeah, and I think they certainly have the benefit of experienced coaching. Mr. Wood is Coach Wood, I should say, in this context, is a coach that has been here before. He has won many with the Saints, and I think that experience will really help them out there on the field.
Yeah, he for sure is not a rookie. As you said, he's been here before. He knows how to play the game, and yeah, he's led them this far. I have no doubt that he will finish. He will sprint hard into the finish line.
Yeah, so we talked about the Saints win, coming off a 4-3 win after being in a 3-0 deficit. Potomac also coming off an impressive win, taking it home 3-1 against a great Bishop O'Connell team. The Saints beat that same team 1-0. So the reading of the lineups and the national anthem has been played. And two teams shaking hands before they prepare to take the field. And I'm sure we are in for something special tonight, Leopold.
Oh, yes, we are, Hill. Yes, we are. I'm excited. I'm so excited for this game. This is for sure going to be, hopefully, one to remember.
So both teams huddling up a little bit, talking to each other, making sure they come out confident, hyped, excited. It's going to be, the confidence bit is going to be crucial in a game like this. You got to act like you've been here before, and that, if you can do that and you can stay calm under the pressure, execute like usual, execute like these two teams obviously can, then that's really the key to victory. That's what you got to do to take home a state championship. Who can stay the calmest and who can keep their confidence up, play like usual.
Yeah, a lot of these players on this varsity squad have been here before. They know what's on the line, and yeah, I think they're ready to get back and to get that title.
Yeah, the Saints senior class this year, class of 26, certainly has some accomplished soccer players. As you said, some of them have been to the state championship before. As we are underway, high kick there, nice pass, the touch, couldn't quite keep it with them, and it stays with the Saints, but they boot it downfield and it's deflected.
Little back and forth sky balls, head out of bounds. That'll be a nice goal kick there for Colin Weiss to take off.
Yeah, as Overstreet was in on that in defense. As Colin Weiss rolls it out to Evan Broughton.
Easy little pass there to Carson Stalker.
Weiss, I'm sure, is very grateful for his defenders this year, as Evan Broughton and Carson Stalker have both been phenomenal. As that pass just a little too far in front of Butler, and now Potomac trying to put something together earlier.
Great pressure here by the Saints. And taken away by Chase Burlin.
The pass was too far, but that could not control it there. Trying to block him in the corner. Here comes Butler. Deflected off of Butler. And Broughton caught up to it. There's Overstreet over to Butler. Butler has great control over it whenever you watch him play. And that is a nice pass, nice move. Turns it over, though. As putting the move on him there. Pass back down to Potomac side of the field. Kaliza.
Got a more relaxed here, offensive pressure approach here right now. Keeping it simple, but still playing, still being there, but also not letting any easy runs happen.
And the pass, nice pass, shoved down. And I don't think they called that.
Amazing shoulder tackle right there. That's what I was talking about all last game. Like, those shoulder tackles are illegal. And I love that the ref can see that and has some ball knowledge. So, yeah.
Really trying to get it downfield, the pass, just not where it needed to be. But it'll stay with the Saints on a throw-in as it was cleared out of bounds at about midfield. Overstreet to throw it in. Passes it back to Broughton. Broughton is reliable as anybody. Stalker gets it up. And
sends it to RJ. RJ all alone.
Has a little bit of space.
Gives it to Rickards. Rickards trying to find someone. Gives it to Chase Burlin. Chase Burlin on the wing. Sends it in.
And had a defender in the way.
Couldn't find anyone. Can Jack Rickards get this ball? Sadly, no.
And
RJ with
Johnson,
pressure, though.
Johnson putting a lot of pressure on him, and looks like he poked it out, but couldn't quite keep it with them. But here's Cole Butler, who just had some better positioning when that ball came out. Olsen over to Broughton. Broughton playing way up. It's been successful in so far. Broughton has 6 goals this season and postseason combined, I believe is the number, 6 goals. As a defender, that is an impressive stat line, to say the least. As there he is again, booting it back downfield.
Great pressure interception. Tyler Overstreet swifts it but keeps it in.
It's Stalker now. Farthest man back. Ron now behind him. Stalker taking it past midfield, makes a pass, and
Sadly,
Rickers just could not hold on to it.
couldn't keep it under control.
And
Oh,
RJ with a nice little deflection pass. Gordonier.
through ball on the wing.
Johnson
Sends it in.
clears it in, and it's just
Ooh.
too high. Didn't quite have the touch he needed on it.
Could not find his man. But right back to Evan Broughton.
Saints just trying to control possession and dominate on that side of the field. Shoving the back, and they're going to call him for it. Nice call, I think, there.
Amazing call, amazing call. That's just, you can't allow that to happen. I mean, just shoving them in the back, no contact to the ball whatsoever. I mean, that's just outrageous.
And I think it's Overstreet taking that. Can you make out?
Yes, that is
Yeah,
Overstreet.
Overstreet. Good view, but not always able to make out the numbers from up here. As that one off the head of, I believe, Potomac in that crowd.
RJ relaxed, gives it to Son Olsen. Jack Rickards tries to give it back, but sadly could not get it.
Nice header there by Bierlin. They're going to say that one's going to stay with Potomac. Bierlin arguing a little bit, but I think it's a good call. As Tate Butler throwing it in for Potomac. Finds his target. Saints trying to keep the pressure up, make sure that it doesn't get their side of the field, but they have something back.
Ooh, I like
Trips on it. Amazing recovery there, though.
I like this a lot, Hill. I like this a lot. Great pressure, unexpected pressure, and just sneaking in there, you know, just getting there.
As swarmed on that one, manages to poke it out to his teammate, though. Tate Butler looking to pass it, goes upfield. Tate Butler back to Killiza.
They're looking for something big here. Send it all the way.
And RJ, great defense. RJ Johnson, just a brick wall, but a nice slide tackle and cleared out. Great clear by Carson Stalker. Back to midfield. And taken away. Lucas Gordonier looking for a teammate as they are running back.
Rickards.
Rickards cannot quite hold on to
over.
it. As
Sadly.
Saints charged up the field to get on offense. Sadly cannot get anything going as Stalker just going to make a simple clear out to avoid the pressure.
Clears it out, yeah. Do not mind that at all. Could have probably given it back to the keeper, but does not want any unnecessary chances happening in this big game.
As a throw-in will be taken by Elijah Nkojo. It makes it a short one. Johnson there for the defense. Johnson puts it out. I think they're giving him the corner, though.
I mean, that was deflected off of
Yeah, I think
right
that's the right call there. So the Saints are going to have to defend a corner kick. We are clock counting down, so we're 33 minutes left to play in the first half. Usually you see it counting up, but it's in the 8th minute, I believe.
Makes our job easier. Do not mind it, but it is odd. It is very odd.
A lot of people in that box. Potomac really wants to make something out of this.
Really packing it up. A lot on the goal line.
And student section making some noise here to help out the Saints. It's the refs talking to somebody.
Yeah, they're not liking this play from Potomac here. Potomac's playing a bit dirty, trying to box out the keeper. Ref seeing it and says, no, we are not having that today.
Yeah. Goalies have some different rules for him, as that one is just way over, but can they keep it? Hits the side of the net. Hits that right side off the header.
Looks like Potomac fans didn't really know what was going on there. Cheering for a ball on the side of the net right there. But, yeah.
Easy to get excited in a big game like this.
Exactly.
Mason Groom is coming in on the sub to replace Jack Rickards here. As Braun up the field, has some pressure behind him, but gets it off before then. But the pass gets taken away. And Potomac making a move there, sending it in.
Easy,
Nice
easy.
play there.
Love
Colin
to see
Weiss.
it. Now we got Mason.
Colin
Mason
Weiss played a phenomenal game last time the Saints were at City Stadium. And that one, deflected there off of Hermes Kyrgyz. Olsen shanks it, and now they're going to have to run back. But the through ball is just way too far ahead of his target, and Broughton gets there with ease.
I mean, they had so many people back there. Didn't really need to worry too much, but that is not what we want right there. That's a critical position to lose the ball.
Bjorlin gets boxed out a little bit. And that one
Great
deflected.
deflection.
Olsen catches back up with it. And Kehoe clears it out. Would be a throw-in for Potomac. The clear in. And Broughton boxes him out and lets it go out of bounds. It'll
Nice
come
little
back
goal
to the
kick there.
Saints. Yep.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
Like the move from Broughton, playing physical and just letting his strength advantage do the work there.
I mean, that's just smart playing. I mean, he's knowledgeable of the game. He knows the rules. He knows what to do.
And a slide tackle there from him.
Good play. Sadly, Oshie wasn't in the best position, could receive that, but at that moment, he's just trying to get the ball away from the attacker right there.
Absolutely. So nice clear out, I would say. Westland for Potomac coming in, I believe, coming in for Swigert.
The Potomac School substitution. Checking in number 14, Griffin Westland. Coming off number 13, Pierce.
Sorry, came in for Pierce Kellett as the Saints trying to put pressure on them, forces a pass backwards as that one nearly taken away by Kehoe. Kehoe gets missed up a little bit as the take back on the dribble.
I don't mind that at all. I mean, if Kia was playing in a more CDM position, that would have been not amazing. But his role right there is just to put some pressure on. I mean, he's just there to make the defender nervous. And if he gets lucky and he messes up, that's just a win for the whole team.
A little bit of keep away here from Potomac is that one certainly not a keep away pass, but off the head of Broughton. Back with Potomac, though. They've got it right outside the box. Dribbling in. Tried to get it to his teammate. Would have been great if it was just lower and a little to that left side, but just too far and not on target for the goal or his teammate. Stalker has a guy coming, but boots it downfield. Looking for Gordon Neer, and off the head of
Deflected by
Butler.
Mason Groom.
Groom makes a man miss. He's
Chase
through one
Bierlin.
defender.
Chase Bierlin tries to give it to Daniel Keogh right there, but sadly gets intercepted. Got Tyler Overstreet on the wing now.
Overstreet tries to get it in to Kehoe.
Keogh keeps it in.
He did. I don't believe he did. They're going to say he was out of bounds, and it's a goalie kick.
I don't mind that. Stops their momentum right there for Potomac. So, either way, amazing.
27 minutes and 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Still tied up here as Potomac going to take a goalie kick here. You know, his Kurdish in here. I like it.
St. Christopher's substitution. Checking into the match, number 5.
So Carruthers in the game.
Number 8, Cade Cox.
Cade Cox and Carruthers in the game. Kehoe and Groom coming out for the Saints as
Yeah, replacing those much-used winger positions right there. I mean, they need a rest. I mean, they keep on sprinting. It's good to have a good rotation, and we have the depth chart for it, so it's amazing that Coach Wood's using his substitutions perfectly.
absolutely that one. Nice clear ball up. Can he find a teammate? Stalker there first, but Potomac gets it off the deflection. Swigert has Johnson in front of him. Swigert gets it deflected. Nice defense from Johnson. But Potomac in better position as Tate Butler got there first. Killaza Makes a pass to the right wing as now dribbling up, finding a pass. Broughton right in front of him. Broughton, a brick wall. And I'm not sure exactly who that was off of. I think, yeah, that's a Broughton did poke it out there. The throw in off the foot of, I believe, no, they're going to say it was off of Potomac.
Nice. Easy throw in here for the Saints.
Yeah, I got Broughton wide open there if they want to give it to that anchor. Wants it a little further downfield and just didn't have the arm power for that one. But
and we got Lucas Gordonier looking for someone.
Always excited when Gordonier has that ball, but could not get anything going there. And a nice touch there by Zarate, apologies. Killaza makes a short pass. They seem to like the short passes on defense, but they also love to clear it up a little bit. That's what they do there. But that taken away by Overstreet on the pass. And nice deflection.
A little tiki-taka action here. Love to see it. And it's still in play.
The ball movement.
Kate Cox
cannot win it as they're going to let this one roll out of bounds unless Cade Cox can fight his way to possession. I don't believe he could there. I think they call a foul on him? Looks like it. Yeah, some heavy contact there. He might have shoved him in the back a little bit. Always hard to tell when they're playing like that who's really getting in on it, but clearly I think good call there as some definite use of the hands from Cox. Gordonier trying to put the pressure on him, sought these short passes, maybe make Potomac panic a little bit, but seem to be staying calm.
The Saints have the Potomac defense cornered here a bit. Tyler Overstreet pokes his foot out. Chase Breland.
Breland has to fight for it.
Wow.
And, I mean, this is really what you expect from a state championship defense, as they are not letting anything up without a fight. And makes for a great soccer game as Olsen over to Overstreet. Overstreet at that left side.
Overstreet down the wing. Tries to give it off to Cade Cox right there, but sadly too many Panthers in between them.
Tried to find Westland. Couldn't do it. It'll be with the Saints. It'll be a throw-in. It was a tough pass with him that far down the field.
Yeah, and I mean, we also have some pretty windy conditions here.
Yeah, I just had to say, getting cold up here.
So that's always for sure a big factor in when you do those long balls. I mean, a low wind can change the direction pretty heavily.
Rickard's back in the game as losing it there, and I think they're calling a foul on Olsen.
Wow, okay. Didn't really see that.
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't exactly sure what they're calling him for. I mean, obviously calling him for a foul, but I'm not sure exactly what he did to.
Pretty sure whoever was committing a foul was the Panthers right there, their midfielder.
So not the best position to have a free kick, but certainly not the worst, as they have it just past midfield. Going to try and put some guys just outside the box. Clearing it in. Weiss comes out to take it. He pokes it out. Thought he was going to take it in. He poked it out, but luckily the Saints in good position and nothing bad comes out of that. And also a good poke out. I mean, up and away. The clear in off the head.
Cole Butler.
Like Butler. Cole Butler had that game-winning goal, the fourth one to put Collegiate away. As that one deflected a couple times, it's going to end up with the Panthers. Fakes a pass out and trying to attack Johnson. Johnson's almost out of bounds. It still is. It is. Johnson
on the wing. Sadly, not the best touch. Back pressure. Luke's go right back to RJ.
That's a nice touch, though. RJ Johnson on that gives it to Gordonier, but he's kind of trapped up on that right wing. As Carruthers here makes a pass back, dangerous pass there. And Stalker up that side to get a pass. It's Rickards.
Rickards in the middle.
Tries to find Johnson, turns it over. Not a great pass. That one
Good look,
shanked
though.
it.
Good look.
Yeah. I like how the Saints offense is looking right now. You know, they haven't gotten any, clear opportunities. They're pulling into the back of the net, but they've been putting pressure on them. They've played good possession soccer, and if you keep that up in the long term, these long, drawn-out games where, both teams kind of slug it out in defense, sometimes that's the best sign you can see earlier in a game is kind of a war of attrition here.
You got Cash Kisner on the wing right now. No, Daniel Keogh, sorry.
Into the box,
Sends it
it's poked out. I think it's a corner kick for the Saints.
I do believe so, yes.
Yep, going over to take it. As I was saying,
these are some good position for the Saints right here. I mean, these corners are where the Saints thrive on. I mean, it'd be amazing if we can get a goal right here and start off this half ahead.
And they're going to make a short one, so they want to dribble it into the box with some nice controlled possession. And Gordonier goes down.
Keogh gets a foot on it.
Nice play there. Nice physical play.
Lucas is still down.
He's back off. He's with a limp. Hopefully he's all right. As that one clears it back to his goalie. He's still walking with that limp. I'm a little concerned there for the Saints with Gordonier can't play 100%, but I mean, obviously plenty of talent on this team, but he's a star for them. As that one taken away on the deflection. Some ball movement there from the Saints. Broughton on that left side tries to find a pass to Butler. He loses it. And that pass too far, cleared out by Stalker. And Gordonier is down. Yeah, he looks like he needs to come off.
He needs to sub. He needs to get checked up by Robin right now.
Yeah.
Not a good sight.
Do not want to risk his body if you don't have to. I mean, I'm sure he wants to play this out, but I mean, if he can't be 100%. So prayers up for Gordonier. You hope he didn't do anything serious. I mean, he's walking on his own accord, which is always a good sign, but sometimes that stuff can be aggravated, especially once the adrenaline wears off. Goes down. Gonna call a foul, I believe.
Not a prime free kick position here for the Saints, but
no, basically a corner at this point.
Pretty much a corner.
So the Saints do a generally pretty good job of defending the corners. So, I mean, it's really the same situation here. So hopefully they can execute on defense and keep it out of the back of their net, clear it out. As it is up, it is into the box,
and
off the
out.
head. Out of the box.
Sudden Olsen
and
there gets it out.
Cleared high up in the air. Not too far, but quite high. As Reed with a great kick there downfield. Great job there by Alexander Reed clearing it down. Giving the team a chance to recover and get back in position here. That is cleared up by the goalie. A little downward curve on it, and it's taken by Olsen. And nice pass, nice touches here. Olsen goes down. They're still playing. Not sure exactly what happened to Olsen. I didn't really have eyes on it.
I didn't either, but he was down for a while, looking for a call there from the ref.
As dribbling upfield, makes a dangerous pass, but works out for him.
Great play by Cole Butler right there.
Got his back, looked like the side of his foot just barely on it. And
pressured in. Cole Butler taps it back to Cheer Spearland.
Spearland trying to make some moves here. Defense can't quite get
Mason Groom.
Mason Groom loses it.
Mason Groom has to cut back in right there. Sadly loses it though. Sutton Olsen, amazing slide tackle.
Sutton Olsen. My days, what a move. Sutton Olsen. And does not have anybody there on the touch.
Sadly reads the wrong through ball right there. Trying to get Chase Spearland to go there in the box towards the goal, but sadly not what Chase Spearland had in mind. But I'm loving this. I'm loving this gameplay. I'm loving the ideas that are coming out of this. And, yeah, this is what's going to win us a game here.
Yeah, Sutton Olsen with some great moves there. Keeping it in bounds, first of all. I just thought that was surely going to go out, and then just fighting for that to keep it in. And unfortunately, just a little miscommunication. Both players expected different things to happen, and unfortunately, it resulted in a turnover. But here comes Potomac's offense with an opportunity of their own. Downfield taken away there. It's Carson Stalker.
Cole Butler has space.
Butler loses it and put out by Overstreet. As that one way up. Reed has a foot on it. Groom. Back to Reed. Nice pass, just barely out of the reach of that striker. He had Swigger right on him. And that one up off the head of Tate Butler. Groom. Nice a pass to Cole Butler. Cole Butler over to Broughton. Broughton dribbling up the field. Looking for a pass. Tries to get one.
Mason Groom.
Groom
Mason
catches up to it. Mason Groom trapped on that corner. Has a couple of teammates looking for a pass.
Relax.
And gets it in, not to a teammate though. Swigger, his pass. Looks like Reed might have disrupted it a little bit. But that one couldn't make anything of it. Broughton stumbles forward to once he realized that nobody's behind him, I think. And Butler playing soft possession football here. Or soccer. Football, soccer, whatever you prefer. As
the culture
Kehoe,
won't say football, but yeah.
Kehoe onto that left side. Finds that pass. And Overstreet had a couple of defenders. A couple of defenders in the area. Here he is again. Tries to get looks like a shot. And
tries to get one of those famous Sutton Olsen long shots in. Sadly, didn't get a right footing on it.
Lucas
it's a bit wide and slow tempo.
Lucas is back in the game, coming in for Butler, and R.J. Johnson in for Reed. And he's walking fine, so great news for the Saints and great news for Lucas Gordon here. As putting it way up. Great touch there off the head. Johnson catching up with them. Johnson right on him. Deflected off the body. I believe it's Bjurlin. Looks like Groom, actually. But they're right back in. Deflected off of Broughton this time.
Ooh, I know that hurts. This cold weather. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Leopold. And that pass over to Overstreet. Overstreet on that left side. Passes it into Rickards. Loses it, though.
Strong fight here in the midfield. Really going back and forth.
Stalker clearing it out. Just giving the team a chance to find their bearings and get in position. As a couple scary looks there for Potomac, to be honest, but the Saints just where they need to be and could not get through the defenses. Deflected off a couple of guys there for the Saints. Kaliza, his pass just way off and taken right away by Rickards. And that, what a pass. Chase Beard had a couple defenders in the area, and it was a great touch. That was just beautiful.
Sends it back to Carson Stalker. Carson, space to move. Sends a through ball. Tries to get to RJ.
And it'll work out for them off the deflection. RJ Johnson into the box. RJ Johnson.
Shots. Oh.
But it's out, and it'll be a corner kick, I believe, for the Saints. But a great effort there, and I love to see RJ Johnson getting through that back line in the Saints offense. Finally getting that shot attempt. And it'll be, looks like I believe Gordon Neer would be to take this. Can't make out the number, but it's usually Gordon Neer on that side. Clears it in, off the body, too low. Right back with him, though. Clears it in again, into the hands of the goalkeeper. And Potomac manages to stand strong on St. Christopher's corner kick. And a boo upfield.
Skyrocketed up. Wow.
Overstreet has pressure on him. Not going to fold, though.
Calm, collected.
And that one put out of bounds. Bad deflection there. And it'll be a Potomac throw-in about midway between the end of the field and midfield. And off the head, but Potomac back with the off the deflection. Saints rip it away, though. And nice pass there. Great pass there.
Jack Rickards.
Love the ball moving, moves it there, though. And slips up, and they got to rush for it now. The slide tackle gets faked out and ripped away. Olison has 3 guys around him to take the ball away. And a crazy
amazing slide tackle.
Right on his
Overstreet.
back. Cleared up and trying to box him out. Looks like he gave him a free kick for that. To be honest, I'm not totally convinced there's enough contact to justify that. I think probably wouldn't have called that as a ref, but I mean it's not a huge effect on the game. As Stalker through, has to extend out is Olsen trying to get the pass. And Bierlin on it. Bierlin can't keep it. And Feist Tate Butler. We're trying to put the work on him. Swigert, apologies. Not sure exactly who that was off of. I think they're calling it for Potomac. As here comes Cole Butler in for Olison. And Bodie Frick in for, I believe, Rickards. And the announcer is really excited about substitutions, I gotta say. As that one trying to dribble in, uses speed. He has got some speed.
Chase Bierlin tries to get it all the way through there for Keogh.
Off the chest of Stalker, nice touch. Gets through. Carson Stalker over to Keogh. Keogh pass back to Overstreet. And this has really been, I said it earlier, it's really been a war of attrition between these two teams. No glaring opportunities or, you know, big misses from either team. It's really 0-0 because of good defense and great midfield play. As down goes
on his
Stalker.
leg. Wow, okay.
Looks like looked like an accidental foul. A good call. Looks like E. Kyrgyz just accidentally extended his foot, helped him back up. So good sportsmanship from Kyrgyz. But yeah, good call there too. And Stalker will have a free kick. Looks like they're gonna send Braun to go for it, and they looked like they won a goal right out of this. So they got a lot of people right outside the box on it. It is up.
Boop.
Looks like a little too far.
Boop.
And off the head.
Yeah,
Here's
Bodie
Frick.
sends it in. Ooh. Sadly couldn't find anyone, but I love that. Love that out of him.
As punt up the field. Butler with a head on it. Here's Bodie Frick. Back to Butler. Nice little pass there. A nice move by Butler. He's back with Broughton. Broughton over to Stalker. Back to Broughton. Some nice solid passes as he gets one. Looks like Overstreet. Overstreet. His pass taken away as he tried to get it to Gordon Neer. El Gordo. And pass up the field, taken away, but Bierlin gets it off the deflection. Overstreet, over to Keogh. Trying to work that into that box. Keogh fighting for it. Can't win it. It's deflected out. Here's Butler. Butler has to make a little move in a pass back downfield. Broughton upfield. Broughton. Pass over to Overstreet. Overstreet. Trying to get it through. Cannot. Off the deflection. Keeps it off the deflection. And unfortunately, it is going to go out of bounds on the Saints. It'll be a goalie kick for Potomac. As some substitutions here.
Getting those wingers out again.
Yeah, it looks like Kisner in for Kehoe and Cox in for.
And getting Bleacher in for Chase Bierlin.
Making sure these guys get their rest and are in top shape to compete when they are needed. As trying to catch up with him. Gets the through ball. Weiss is there first. Good, basic coming out and taking it. As Broughton looking for something. I know that ball is heavy right here with how cold it is. Probably feels heavy anyway. As pass up the field, just too far. Would have been a great pass. Tried to find Kisner, could not quite.
Yeah, for sure feels heavier, but still makes it seem light as a feather there with those long balls. I mean,
off the head of, I believe that was Kisner. No, that was not Kisner. Here's Kisner putting pressure on him. And in comes
Bleacher.
Bleacher, yes. Bleacher cannot quite keep up with them. Cox gets a touch on it and deflects and gets back to the Saints, but they lose it again. And off the deflection, but that just gives him some time to set his feet. Swarmed out there.
Man.
And the deflection, it's still in bounds. He lets it roll out there. Nice IQ play there by Alden Zardy. And it'll be a corner kick for Potomac. 5 minutes left to play in the first half. Neither team on the board yet. Can Potomac change that and strike first here at City Stadium? Certainly have a good opportunity on the kick. As it is up. Good placement. Punched out
from Colin Weiss.
And he recovers too. Gets back up into the goal. Love that from Colin Weiss. And punched out, but just cleared right back out of bounds. I think it was Kisner on that. It was. And Olsen coming right back in. And he is substituted for, I believe, Bodie Frick. It is Bodie Frick. So Olsen in for Frick. Potomac will also make a substitution as Westland comes in.
Sutton Olsen with the space, gives it to Cole Butler. Cole Butler to Luke Bleacher. Luke Bleacher tries to give it to Lucas Gordonier right there. Ooh, right back to Sutton Olsen though.
Olsen.
Catch Kesner on the wing. See what he can do here.
Looks like that's poked out. I think it was off of Potomac. Yeah, I believe that's what they're saying. And it will be able to be a throw-in taken by Overstreet. Student section, despite the cold, is finding some room for some chance. As nice throw-in, loses it, and right back with the Saints. It's Overstreet. As he is in, finds El Gordo, Gordonier. It's poked out by, looks like, goalie kick for Potomac. 2 minutes and 57 left to play in the first half.
It would be amazing if the Saints got a goal right here, but I mean, just keep it at 0-0 for now in the first half is not a bad score.
Not for either team, as here is Stalker clearing it out, trying to find Gordonier.
Luke's Gordonier.
And cleared out. An amazing clear out there. Stays in bounds. Overstreet gets it to.
There's a high-stakes scenario right there.
As here is Olsen. The ref barely manages to stop. Not too from the ref to avoid hitting that. As Cole Butler right on it. Cole Butler dribbling in. Looks like he wants to make something happen. Ooh. And he can't there as his pass deflected.
Another deflection.
Overstreet deflects it. Right back at the Potomac, though. Up the field, right side. Pass, deflected. Right back to him. Olesen, nice touch by Olesen. And up the field, looks like just a little too far. It'll be with the Saints at the 2-minute mark. Looks like they stopped it at the clock at the 2-minute mark for extra time, so hard to tell how much left to play at this point.
Yeah.
As is in and clearing
Sends
it in.
And
An amazing grab, jumping up and grabbing it, holding it onto it for the Saints is Colin Weiss. What a play there. And fakes a striker out too. Sorry, midfielder actually is Westland's position. Westland is the midfielder playing up, not the striker. And cleared up. Scharf lost it, but it went out of bounds.
Oh.
Yeah, just out of bounds on Gordon Ear. Nice call there by the refs. And still in. Gordon Ear. Oh, nice move. Gordon Ear to Olsen. Olsen
Sends it out to Kisner. Kisner sends
into
it
the
in.
box.
Oh,
Brought in by the
looking
goalie.
right.
Great play. If he had
Looking right for Cade
Yeah.
Cox right there. That was amazing placement of the ball.
Yeah, if that goalie had been slightly off, that would have been a Saints goal. Great play by the Potomac goalkeeper. As the Saints have it back, though. And Saints, I'm willing to wager, have beaten Potomac so far in time of possession. Not by a lot, but beaten them as Stalker up the field. At least in my calculation. We don't have an official stat on that. As he's got some open space.
Whoa.
Did they call him offside?
Are we serious? No.
No, offside.
They called the halftime. Oh, what?
They called it halftime.
That was an advance. Oh, that was an advancement in offensive play. Are we serious?
That.
Wow. Okay.
Really? Oh man.
I'm disappointed. I was happy
can't
with the
believe
refs
that,
so
yeah.
far this game, but I
Okay,
don't know about that
that's-
call. He was in their third of the field with the ball,
I mean,
with an open goal in front of him.
if I'm correct, you don't blow it for halftime at the end of the game when they're advancing it on offense. Am I correct on that?
You're correct.
I mean,
yeah,
he's clearly
right.
advancing it. I disagree with that, to be honest. I really disagree with that.
That could have been the goal to
yeah.
decide the game right there.
So I think that's a bad call right there, blowing it for halftime, but still 0-0. A war of attrition out here at City Stadium as great defensive play, great midfield play from both teams, preventing the other from getting on the board. We'll see who can finally strike first and who will take it home in the second half. We'll see you then 9 minutes from now.
Retake one of these. Henri. Or
Alex
Messi.
Ferguson,
Messi?
coach. Alex Ferguson. Alex
Where is he?
Ferguson,
Right
coach.
here? Okay. Rubinho, Torres. Let's take
I
Torres.
say Skulls. I say Skulls.
No, let's take Torres.
Okay, sure, that's fine. Tony Cruz. Wait.
Tony Cruz. Yeah.
Or
that's-
Luis Figo. Either way.
No, Tony Cruz. Ronaldo probably, or Zidane.
Gotta be Ronaldo.
Okay,
Gotta be.
gotta be.
Xavi.
Xavi. Tony Cruz, or we already have him. Di Maria, Cannavaro. We need some defenders. Let's say Cannavaro.
Alright, that works.
Okay.
Cafu.
Cafu.
Easy. Beckenbauer.
Uh,
Or Carlos.
Oh, bro. Busquets.
Yeah,
Ballon
gotta be,
d'Or,
gotta
Ballon
be.
d'Or, yeah.
Who's goalkeeper? Casillas. Igor
Casillas,
Casillas.
Yeah.
Carlos. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, yeah.
Got him
That's
anyway.
left back. Wait, we need a
Iron
right wing.
Robin?
Robin.
Iron
yeah.
Robin. Gordon.
EB.
Elijah E.B. Brandon.
EB Brandon.
Elijah Brandon.
Either Ron or EB.
You gonna catch them all? EB. Yeah, it's probably EB. Maybe Ron. Ron showed up today.
Jerron Johnson or Elijah Brandon.
EB. EB for sure.
EB. James Signeri. EB. EB.
Elijah Brandon.
Elijah Brandon.
Definitely EB. Jerron Johnson.
E.B. Brandon.
Elijah Brandon. Nick Parker.
Yeah, Nick Parker.
Nick Parker.
E.B. E.B.
EB. EB Brandon. EB.
Jack Purcell.
Jack Purcell.
Jack Purcell.
EB. EB.
Andy.
EB. Yeah, I'd say EB. EB.
E.B. Elijah or Ron. E.B. or Ron. It was always Jerron Johnson. E.B. Jerron Johnson. Every single time, bro. Who was always the last one out the locker room? Me. Who was last? Who was always last out the locker room? Me. What did you say about EB?
I can call the most one here, bro. That's gonna be like Rick. Ron, bro. Ron. So why am I the last guy out? I mean, it's just a bad day for me. I came out. Just came out late. I had the body sore. What else? And yeah, no excuse, but I'm not always the latest one out. I'll say Ron, Isaiah, Makai, or DG. Them 4 hours late. So that's it. Yeah.
And we are back here at City Stadium. Both teams scoreless, and Leopold, if this doesn't encapsulate Richmond weather, I don't know what is. Yesterday it was high 70s. Now it is snowing.
I'm
here at
loving
City
it, Hill. I'm
Stadium.
loving it. I mean, this snow game, perfect atmosphere for state finals right now.
Absolutely. I doubt it'll stick, but it's nice atmosphere, as you said. I like to see it. As we are off now, Chase Bierland, pass back to Stalker. Stalker over to Broughton. Broughton, upfield, dangerous pass there as Potomac putting the pressure on. Nice job to keep it away from him, though. Good possession. As pass up, deflected, kept in bounds. Impressive job there. They're going to say it was out of bounds, actually.
Got Chase Breland right here. Cole Butler back to Chase Breland.
Can they get something going here? Breland
tripped up a bit. Tries to get a through ball to Mason Groom. Sadly, cannot get to it.
That's put out by Breland, I believe.
Continues the pressure, though. Amazing.
Man, I'm shivering a little bit here.
Yeah.
As that clear up is nice. Great pass there. Great clear up, I should say. You call it pass. I won't be that. As that one over to Overstreet. Overstreet cannot hold on to it.
Great box out, but sadly cannot contain the ball.
And Broughton, nice pass over to Stalker. Broughton and Stalker, what a duo that's been. But Stalker goes down. Nice slide tackle. And he recovers and rips it away. Great recovery there by Stalker. And that clear just could not get a good foot on it. Be out of bounds on the Saints. They're going to tell him to reposition a little bit, go down further. It's Lawson Watt. It is in off the head of Broughton. Potomac gets it on the deflection, trying to catch up. Broughton, great defense.
Great box
and
out.
boxes him out. What a effort there by Broughton. Boxing out Griffin Westland, who had some nice pressure on him. Let's get it over to Stalker. Stalker upfield. Stalker makes a man miss on the right side of him. Passes it in. Bierland. Bierland over to Overstreet. Can they get something going here? Overstreet into the box. And
Mason.
the shot wide left.
No.
Cannot execute there. And the Saints miss out on what could have been a nice opportunity.
Just a tad bit to the right there, and that would have been perfect.
Yep. And there's good one-on-one pressure too by I didn't catch the number, but by the Potomac defender on Bierland was not allowing a good angle for him there. As Butler back to Broughton. Broughton upfield, open space closed on him there, and the pass just not great. Butler running into trying to put pressure on him, and the clear just too far. And back to Broughton, who trusts his goalkeeper.
Great pass to the goalie right there. Got RJ.
RJ,
Sends it over.
that looked clean to me, and the rest will agree. And they're going to have to run back on defense. And out of bounds, I believe. Looks like goalie kick, so on Potomac, as I thought. The student section is really intent on standing on the bleachers. They've asked him quite a few times to stop now.
Yeah.
Looks like the snow's starting to let up a little bit. Not quite as heavy. As upfield. Olison couldn't quite get a clean header on it, but the deflection leaves it with the Saints. Butler upfield. Pass to Keogh. Keogh, left side, looking to kind of get into the box. Push out a little bit. Good box out. Great defense by Potomac. But Gordonier gets it on the play. Gordonier cannot get it. Great defense by Potomac. And the Saints offense just not letting this one go. And Bjorling gets shoved down a little bit. I thought that might have been I really thought that was a foul call. So that one is with Potomac. To state the obvious, I suppose.
Ooh,
And
great interception by Sutton Olsen right there.
yeah, Olsen, left wing, great pass into the box. Gordonier has it. Gordonier cannot keep it. Johnson is there. Can he take this one back? He cannot. The pass just a little too good. And Overstreet there. Broughton with a nice leg. Broughton catches up to it, boxes him out. It's with the Saints. Really, with the Saints? I really thought that was with Potomac. I really thought Broughton had cleared that one out. I think he boxed him out there, so I guess Broughton and the ref both disagreed. So maybe I was wrong. I really thought that would have been Potomac's ball, though. As that one out with Bjorling, poked out just barely. And here is
Keogh.
Keogh. And out of bounds, I believe, on the Saints. No, on the Panthers. Be with Overstreet. So that one in and cleared out by Potomac. Nice clear out.
Ooh, Tyler gets past the defender, sends it in. Cole Butler.
Cole Butler can't keep it. Great defense. I got to rush back. And torn away. Broughton just refusing to let up. Yeah, it's getting windy here. And
Just falls on top of RJ.
And they're going to call
For
that
an
a foul
RJ?
on RJ?
Wow, okay.
Okay. Yeah, you know, I didn't have
Okay. See how it is.
a little rough and tumble there. I didn't quite see who pulled who down or pushed who down. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Sometimes when you see those, it's actually looks like a player getting pushed down, but he's pulling someone down with them. So that might have been what happened then, but I'm not totally sure, to be honest. I could see that one having gone either way. But, I mean, if I had to say, I probably would have given that one to the Saints. Refs disagree, though, and their word is final.
That is true.
There's a reason they don't ask me to. I'm not the rules expert out here. And he jumps up to get that one. And I'm going to call that a foul on. Sorry, we'd call that a foul on Westland. And Butler loses it again. Butler been losing it quite a bit. Failed slide tackle, leaves him on the ground.
Amazing
He
pressure
goes
from Mason
down.
Groom.
Didn't see that clearly, so I'm not sure if it was a foul or not. But keeps
Mason.
it through the legs. Groom goes down. No call. Keogh has it. Keogh putting the pressure. It's Gordonier. Gordonier makes a pass to Overstreet. Overstreet
Sends
into
it
the
in.
box.
Oh,
Too
just
high.
a bit too high. Wow. Amazing back-to-back
out of
plays
bounds.
right there for the Saints, though.
There are 31 minutes plus a couple of seconds left in this second half, as it is getting cold and windy. So the snow's starting to clear up a little bit. Still a little flurry as up the field. Tries to get a clear. Could be a great one if Overstreet can't get there.
Great
An
slide
amazing
tackle.
slide tackle. Overstreet, what a play. And clearing it out.
Calm, cool, and collected slide tackle right there by Overstreet.
Goal saving, but it is not quite in the clear yet. So that one cleared out. Looks like someone's down on the field for the Saints. Looks like Bjorlund is
Looks
on
like
his
that's
knee.
Mason Groom.
Wait, Mason Groom. And if he's not going to make an effort for that one, he must be hurt. I don't know what's going on. Not sure what exactly happened there.
St. Christopher's substitution, checking in number 8, Cade Cox, and number 16. Leading the match, number 2, Chase Byerland, and number 14, Mason Groom.
So Mason Green trying to put a little bit of pressure on him. So it's going near. As up the field, deflected. Looks like Overstreet. Sorry, Olsen on the deflection. Up the field, Stalker jumps up for it, can't find it. Header by Johnson. Potomac really has to try and get a shot on goal. They haven't had one in a while. And that one looked like it was out on Potomac. No, out on the Saints. Could have seen that going either way. No, yep, out on Potomac. Taking it will be number 20, Elijah Nkojo. As here's an opportunity. What a move there on defense by Sutton Olsen. Back into the box, though, off the head of Overstreet. And out of bounds on the Saints. It'll be a throw-in for Potomac.
Looking for a little long throw in here.
Winds up, throws it in, tries to make it more like a corner kick. And off a couple of heads, in the box, shot attempt, cleared up.
Great deflection there by
Colin
Sutton
Weiss.
Olsen. Wow. Love to see that deflection. Sprawls all the way out.
Dangerous throw. It's taken away. But can't keep it. And up the field to Gordonier. Nice pass there. Gordonier keeps it through the defense there. Makes a move there and gets his guy to blow by him a little bit. And nice pass by Overstreet is off of Potomac. He deflected off of Luke Swigert.
St. Christopher's substitution. Checking into the match for the Saints, number 23, Cash
Kisner in for Keogh.
Leading the match, number 9, Daniel Keogh.
27 minutes left to play. The throw-in is with Gordonier. Gordonier gets it back on the pressure. Up the field. Deflected off of Potomac at around midfield. Will be a throw-in. And a good one there to Butler. Butler trying to keep it. Cole Butler back to Overstreet. Overstreet. Dangerous pass. Broughton recovers. Over to Stalker. Stalker up the field. Puts it way up. Looked like he's trying to find a clear and trying to find a kick to Gordonier and just couldn't find him. Too far to the right side of the field, too far at the middle, I should say. And that one, to about midfield, had some downward curve on it. And deflected off of, I believe, Cade Cox. And I think, to be honest, some players going down. They call that on the Saints. I feel as though, everything considered, I think the Saints look like the better team, and they've had the time of possession, and they've had more offensive opportunities, which, granted, still hasn't been a ton, but Potomac is, obviously they've kept it tied. This is a close match. Both teams look great. Both teams playing great. And here is the free kick. Low to the ground. Kind of faked everybody out there to keep possession. And the kick over to the right side. Johnson tries to get the interception. Can't quite. Kept in bounds. Fakes him out. Fakes out Overstreet.
Great deflection by Tyler Overstreet right there.
Overstreet putting his feet where they need to be. Lawson Watt kicked it off his shin a little bit. So Watt to take the throw in. Too short off the head of Overstreet, but the shot too high. Shot was just, might have been a little to the left too, but just way too high and just goes way over. So here is Broughton with a pass to Stalker. Stalker back to Broughton. Ooh, cold night here. As here's Stalker up the field. Trying to get a nice clear and put up into the air. Still in bounds, somehow still in bounds. And put out of bounds. No, put out of bounds. And it'll be a corner kick
for the Saints.
24 minutes, a little under 24 minutes left to play. Still tied, 0-0. As Overstreet low, too low perhaps, and yeah, just not a great corner to be honest. Overstreet's usually great at those. Couldn't make it happen that time as it was too low and just did not give his teammates the placement they needed to make a play out of it. As up the field, Johnson is closest to it. No, he is not. Apologies as Potomac retains possession on offense. Pass Johnson. Johnson
keeps it in.
I thought that went out, to be honest, but Johnson, they're going to say Johnson kept it in. And Rickards can't keep it on the header. Potomac recovers. Good ball movement and good possession this time from Potomac. That I believe is poked out by St. Christopher's. Looks like Tate Butler down there to take it. Please, so no, it'll be Kojo. As Blues wide defender, the deflection, great touch, tries to get a pass through the legs to Bierlin. Bierlin couldn't keep it. Potomac putting a move on him.
Pressure on for the Saints.
Yeah, defense has to make a play here. Says Potomac offense is looking pretty good right now. Clears it in.
Oh, it's deflected by Tyler Overstreet. Wow. Amazing.
Believe, yeah, it might have been deflected. I believe it was. It'll be a corner kick for Potomac, but the Saints keep it out of the back of their net for now. And now their defense, again, is going to have to make a play here. To be taken by Aiden Zarate.
They send it in.
Nice placement. Too far, actually.
No one there to put the contact on.
And what did they call something there? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they called there. They call a foul on. Either way, it's staying with the Saints. Oh, putting the move on it there. I kind of had my stomach drop a little bit seeing him put the pressure on him like that. Catching bounds there. Johnson up the right side. Johnson.
Here's a Cole Butler.
A little bit of open space, not too much though. Makes a man miss, gets some more. And Tish tried to get into the box. The pass was deflected. That one off of Potomac. It'll be a Saints throw-in. Johnson will take it. It's Rickards. Trying to put it in from there maybe, or trying to get it clear. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, just out of bounds, just the side of the net. Under 20 left to play here at City Stadium. And up the field, that left side for Potomac, taken away by Butler, but he cannot hold on to it. And pushed down. Overstreet on the left side, trying to put it in. Not.
Cole Butler! Oh, no.
Just did not have the time he needed to set his feet as Potomac's defense recovered quickly. Trying to clear it in. Carson Stalker is there first with a header. And out of bounds, I believe, on Potomac. Butler's moving with it, trying to find some room, poked away from him. Potomac's done a great job of poking the ball away and ripping it away from the Saints. As here's Overstreet, tries to find Kisner. Kisner loses it, just lost sight of it. As Olsen and Overstreet, neither of them could quite hold on to it. As pass on that side of the field, beautiful pass. Saints got to run back for it. Push down.
Great tackle by RJ. Love to see it.
And they get it back. That seemed like something I might have called a penalty for, as the snow is picking back up here at City Stadium. But the refs do not hand out anything for that. Although, again, they have a better view of it than I do. As trying to find some room, swarmed, has to get rid of it. Johnson clears it out.
Sending it out. Amazing.
Gets it past midfield on the clear out. So, the weather has been a little weird today. Very cold. Snowed earlier, stopped snowing again. Colder than it was before. As poked up. Nice clear up. Can he find his teammate? He can. As Saints defender is cleared out, and Overstreet just has better position on that one, but his pass were just not good to get to his teammate. Slide tackle, that did not look like ball to me. That, to be honest, looked like a foul, something I would call it for a foul. And wow, the snow picking up here. Did they call him for a foul? No, they're just going to give him a throw-in. I really, to be honest, even as a St. Chris fan who's certainly pulling for the Saints here, that I don't think he got ball with that. I think that was a foul call, but they're going to give him a throw-in. Cleared out there. Kehoe to Gordonier. Gordonier, nice move there to retain possession. Gordonier on the right side. Tries to pass to Groom. The deflection up in the air.
Bodies him out of the way.
Just trapped out there, though, and he has no play to make. Potomac's defense, what a great job.
Great tackle right there.
Under 15 left to play in regulation. Man, Richmond weather, as it is up and just too far out of bounds. And it'll be a goalie kick for the Saints.
A little goal kick here for the Saints.
That one up the field. Not good enough to find any of his teammates. Putting some pressure on him, though. That one ripped away from Gordonier. Got to catch up with them now. They've got 3 guys on the back line. 4 on 3.
1 on 2 here.
It's deflected. The Saints keep it out for now and cleared out. What an effort by Saints defense. So that one has a little space to make a pass. And Stalker there. He's out of bounds, finds Groom, who cannot hold on to it. Couldn't get the touch. And a little bit of tripping down there. Is nice pass. Potomac looking for something. Saints defense looks airtight here, but the clear in, taken in by Colin Weiss. Maybe not airtight, but good. So that one's up. Colin Weiss been playing a good game, and Saints get a little lucky there. That popped out right to Olsen.
Reed on the wing here. Gives it to Mason Groom. Back to Reed.
And a nice slide tackle.
Gio gets it out of the way.
Butler has a little bit of time to make a decision here. Not putting a ton of pressure on him. Kehoe makes a little spin move there, but left on the outside of the goal.
Overstreet gives it to Kehoe. Kehoe cuts back in.
Kehoe shoves a man down. I think they're going to call him foul for that. Fair call, I think. Unfortunate, but a fair call. I mean, Kehoe just doing what he can to fight for it. He knew he had some good position if he could just get it away from that defender. And unfortunately, causing a foul there as now Potomac. Potomac, nice moves. Nice slide tackle, though. Overstreet has it again. Overstreet down the left side. As that one, what a clear there. And poked out. And that one again poked out. What a job there by Olesen. Keep mixing those names up, man. And the clear, trying to find his teammate. Out of bounds.
Nice.
As see, Colin Weiss as the goalie kick. Both teams just really want to put something on the board here. I mean, 10 minutes left, still scoreless. not a particularly eventful game. As Stalker at the side, at the right, his pass gets deflected. As Bjorlin gets away with it. Bjorlin up the left side, makes a pass to Kehoe. Kehoe on the left side. Kehoe working it out. Kehoe gets it to
Luke Bleacher sends it in.
Bleacher. Not a great job though from Bleacher.
Cole Butler.
Bleacher kind of shanked it, trying to get it into the box, and just went the wrong direction. Is that one? Can Potomac clear this one? Box out.
Amazing
And
box out.
Yeah, great job.
That's all
there.
shoulder right there. All shoulder.
Yeah, that looked like shoulder to me as well. As that one out of bounds on St. Christopher's. That one inbounds, fighting after it. Shoulder, that looked like shoulder to me. Nice shoulder play. Potomac not so happy about it, but Colin Weiss. I would have preferred he'd take that in, to be honest.
Not a good spot to be in that situation for a keeper. I mean, he's nervous. He doesn't know what's happening next. So it's better just to get it out.
Less than 10 to play. Potomac into the box. Good shot selection. Batted out and batted back out. Evan Broughton. But it's still with Potomac. They're not in the clear yet. And they are now.
In by Weiss.
Potomac so close to putting one on the board, and the Saints defense comes up amazingly clutch. Probably the best opportunity we've seen from either team all night, and it just went the Saints' way. Stalker up the field to Groom. Groom rolling on the right side. Nice slide tackle. That one poked out again. Deflected. Cole Butler. Cole Butler going in here.
Lucas. Slide tackle.
What a slide tackle.
Bleacher. Daniel Kehoe.
Kehoe. Good defense. Kehoe. Couldn't quite box Kehoe out. Bleacher in. Kehoe the header. Back out. It's out of the box now. RJ Johnson. RJ.
Sends it out to Bjorlin.
Bjorlin's shot is taken in. Good save there. And the Saints put the pressure on. Could not come out with it though. Unfortunate for the Saints as 7 minutes 10 left to play, and the goalie kick is just straight up, not too far downfield. No, decently down far. About to midfield. And Potomac comes away with it. Johnson deflects it out of bounds. So Potomac is, man, their defense, kind of a final stand there, and they manage it. Luke Gray with the save, I believe. Or Gray Chamberlain as ripped away there, or poked away, I should say. Bjorlin. It's a pass up to Olsen. Olsen fell down on his pass, and Potomac could have an opportunity here as he's through, still through into the box, and deflected. I believe it was Johnson on the deflection, stopping Potomac again, and cleared away. 6 minutes to play of regular time. Wow.
What a intense game. I'm loving it.
Absolutely, still scoreless, but both teams fighting for it, especially Potomac here on offense. As that one taken away by Johnson.
Great clamp down by RJ right there. Groom sends it. Bjorlin gets it back.
Bjorlin, some touches, gets it to Overstreet. Overstreet up the field, has a guy right on him. Overstreet to Kehoe. Keogh. Left side, Keogh gets tripped up a little bit, and it's out on Keogh. Shoved down. No call. It's already going out of bounds once he got the contact on him, though. Getting student section just not listening. Gotta stop standing on the bleachers, man. Under 5 to play. Gonna be a goalie kick for Potomac. And this is really the home stretch of the game. Potomac really wants to make something out of this possession. And up the field. Nice clear, but right to Johnson. Defenders just close in on that one. As that one, not sure exactly who that was off of. Could see that either way. Could be with Potomac. Buerlin trying to chase it down, can't quite get it. They make it pass back up field. Now to that right wing. Scharf clears it way up, trying to get into the box. Nice header by Stalker. Great play. Buerlin over to Butler. Butler out the field. Has a little room to run. Butler to Gordonier. Nice defense and clearing it out. Just boxing him out, and I gotta say, this has been an impressive showing for Potomac's back line. Is that one in there? Header, fighting for it. Who can come away with it? Butler, the shot!
Goal! Goal, Butler!
With 3
Oh
minutes!
my!
3 minutes left to play, and Cole Butler with an immaculate shot!
Off the bar! Off the bar! Bounces into the back of the net. Oh my!
Goal.
What a goal!
Butler, his first year on varsity soccer for the Saints, and what an impact he has made. The game is not over, but the Saints take the lead in a defensive slug out. So I'm not sure slug out is a word, but just what came to mind.
Oh my! that was amazing. That was great.
Wow.
They're resilient. They kept on shooting, taking the shots, and it pays off.
And Potomac really, I mean, they're trying to put pressure on it there. Falling on that by Colin Weiss as 2 minutes and 20 seconds of regular time to play. Not sure there'll be a ton of extra time added. I'm not sure how much stoppage there was. Is that one wrestled for? Potomac comes away with his slide tackle by Olison. Cleared out by the Saints. Potomac will have some more chances to put one on the board and tie it up, but in the meantime, things are looking good for the Saints as their defense has been immaculate today and a 1-point lead. Who knows? And cleared up. Taken in Colin Weiss. Great placement right where he needed to be. Colin Weiss has been great today for the Saints. Goalie kick is short.
Keogh.
Gordonier takes it away. Tries to get a pass to
Cade Cox over there.
Cox, yeah, couldn't find him. Hard to tell how much time is left as they stop it once it reaches that 2-minute mark. Saints student section getting loud. Trying to find someone in the box. Again, right to Colin Weiss. Colin Weiss is just
brings it down. Trying to let this clock run out here.
Upfield. Up to midfield, off the head. Over street, boots it back down. Cade Cox with the touch. Cade Cox, right side. Cade Cox trying to use his speed, lose a defender. Can't quite do it. He puts it out of bounds. Potomac ball.
Puts it in the corner, though. Makes him fight for the position here.
So that one will be a Potomac throw in. Could be the last thing we see in this game. Could be this series by Potomac's offense. Not hard to be sure. As Butler trying to chase him down. Has a little room to move into the box.
And deflected.
Yep, deflected. I believe it'll be a corner kick for Potomac. And they're putting everybody up. The goalie coming up. And 11 on 11 in the box. Everybody on both teams. This could be it. Can the Saints can the Saints defense keep it out of the back of their net for the state championship? It is up. Low. Carson Stalker the header.
Has an open goal. Tries to shoot it.
And Potomac still has it. Cleared out. And game's not over yet.
Just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle.
Up that field. Broughton with the header. And they call one on Potomac. It's Saints ball. Broughton looks like he might be hurt. It looks like he hurt his ankle. Getting helped up by Stalker, but looks like he's okay. Not sure exactly what happened. He's holding his ankle, but he looks fine. So trying to boot it up. Upfield low, off the head of Kehoe. Kehoe chasing back after it, cleared up. And it is out. Stalker and Weiss both there. Weiss falls on it.
Just waiting for the whistle here.
Yeah, seriously, and the Saints just trying to keep it away. Is really not sure when they're going to blow the whistle. I have to imagine it's soon. Cleared up, off the head. Back to the Saints. Kehoe trying to keep it in bounds. He
trips on himself there a little bit.
Trips on it. Potomac ball. The throw in. Has a couple defenders around him. So Olson tries to put the shoulder tackle on him. As has it on that left side. Clears it in. And deflected. And the Saints won a defensive stand.
Just really waiting on this whistle from the referee here.
Saints defense came up clutch. Can they keep doing it? And that is it.
Game.
And the St. Christopher Saints are your Virginia VISAA State champions.
Wow.
What a season from the Saints as they take it home over Potomac. 1-0. Cole Butler with the lone goal in this game. And the Saints take it home against the runner-up Potomac Panthers. What a season. What a game. What a team these St. Christopher Saints have been.
It's been a long season here for the Saints. It's been tough. They've had their battles, but now it was all worth it. They made it happen. Saints are state champions right now.
Amazing. Just amazing. And Cole Butler off the crossbar. Just what a player he's been for the Saints. Putting the game winner in against Collegiate for that comeback, and now putting the game winner in the state championship, the biggest game of the year. And wow, it is just so satisfying to see this team that has fought hard all season, fought through adversity, looked like the best team all season, got nationally ranked, and now finished it off at City Stadium. And once again, the Saints are state champions. Add in another one to the belt of Coach Wood. Connor Welch, Colin Weiss, Chase Bierlin, Tyler Overstreet, Evan Broughton, Hayes Carithers, Jack Rickards, Murray Matthews, Cade Cox, Daniel Kehoe, Carson Stalker, Lucas Gordonier, August Wood, Bodie Frick, Mason Groom, Colin Wishnack, Townsend Sexton, Alex Rauclay, Alexander Reed, Cash Kisner, Noah Dano, Colin Dexter, Adam Bashara, Cole Butler, Sutton Olsen, and RJ Johnson are VISAA state champions. And a special thanks to the seniors on this team. They have fought hard for 4 years for this program, and they absolutely deserve to take this one home. And to win their last game as a St. Christopher Saint for those seniors is just absolutely special. And you just love to see that for any player.
Yeah, for sure. They've been waiting for this. They've been waiting for this. It's been long. As I said before, they worked hard. And it's even more sweet when you're a senior. And this is your final game in high school soccer. The Saints saying hi to the fans. All hugs around.
So, feels almost wrong to sign this one off. This is the last game of the fall season, and the Saints have a state championship to take home with it. As I'm Hill Butler here with Leopold Cobal, and the St. Christopher Saints are soccer VISAA state champions. Thank you. Goodbye.